The Mopla riots must be studied in the backdrop of the Khilafat movement. The Mopla riots were not a rebellion or uprising, but a massacre of the minority Hindus of Malabar by the majority Muslims. Glorifying it by calling it a revolt or rebellion is not only wrong, but also a betrayal of history. A historical analysis shows that the persecution and genocidal tendencies of the Moplas began much earlier, dating back to 1836. The rioting, violent and fanatic Moplas would, whenever they got a chance, incite small and large riots, killing Hindus or looting their properties. This continued unabated until 1919. I am Bradford, and you are watching AvadhutWagh. The largest, most organized and planned attack on Hindus happened only after the Congress supported the Khilafat movement. Therefore, calling the Mopla riots an illegitimate child of the Khilafat movement would be more justified and appropriate. On one hand, the pro-Muslim and extraterritorial Khilafat movement was gaining momentum among the Muslim community, while on the other, gullible Hindus were participating in Gandhi's non-cooperation movement. It had been launched to garner Hindu support for the Khilafat. Around this time, two worrisome incidents occurred in Kerala's Muslim-majority Malabar region. First, a conflict arose between Muslim peasants and Hindu landlords. Second, the influence of the extreme revivalist, jihadi Islamic militant, pan-Islamic, and Wahhabi ultra-conservative Islamic ideologies from Arabia began to take root among the Muslim peasants called Moplahs. A religious conflict erupted mainly on religious, though also partly economic, grounds between Muslims and non-Muslims. Consequently, the grip of radical Wahhabi ideology tightened among the Moplahs. To implement Wahhabi goals, in 1919, the Moplahs attempted to establish Wahhabi rule in a Taluka administrative subdivision by unleashing widespread violence, but this was immediately crushed by the British. Within a year, Gandhi declared his and the Congress's active support for the Khilafat movement. This gave a free hand to the Wahhabi mullahs Islamic clerics delivering inflammatory and extremist speeches in Malabar. They gained immense popularity within the Muslim society, and their toxic propaganda of religious war gained more traction. In no time, what was made to appear as a movement against the British turned into an armed uprising of the Moplahs against the kafir non-believers Hindus. Even after the 1919 failure to establish Wahhabi rule, the Moplahs persisted. In August 1921, in Malabar, large-scale riots, killings, looting, and forced conversions of unarmed Hindus took place. Thousands of innocent Hindu men, women, and children were killed. Lakhs, hundreds of thousands of Hindus fled Malabar to other regions. Thousands of women were raped and tortured. Property worth crores, tens of millions of rupees belonging to Hindus was looted. Temples were destroyed and replaced with mosques. Hindu homes and lands were forcibly taken over by Muslims. In an ultimate act of cruelty, even pregnant women were hacked to death with swords. Though Congress and Khilafat leaders declared that the Mopla violence had nothing to do with the Khilafat movement, they did not even have the courage to condemn it. Not a single resolution, not even a one-line condemnation, was passed by the Congress against the Mopla riots. Gandhi himself dismissed the issue lightly by saying, "My Muslim brothers have gone mad." The Khilafat leaders, on the other hand, indirectly justified these acts of violence. This policy of the Congress triggered severe public backlash across the country. Gandhi's childish dream of fostering Hindu-Muslim unity by supporting the Khilafat movement was shattered. On one side, Moplahs and the Khilafat movement were being praised. On the other, Gandhi justified their actions by saying, "The Moplahs were fighting in the way their religion taught them to. They considered it religious, and they were fighting bravely and fearlessly." As a reaction to the harsh policies of Tabligh Islamic proselytizing and Tanzim religious organization led by mullahs, the Hindus started organizing themselves. Swami Shraddhanand began the Shuddhi movement Hindu reconversion effort. But soon after, he was assassinated by a fanatic Muslim extremist named Abdul Rashid Khan. While commenting on this incident, Gandhi addressed Abdul Rashid Khan as Bhai brother and even said, "Abdul Rashid Khan was not responsible for this murder. Those who spread hatred between Hindus and Muslims were." Thus, Gandhi indirectly implied that the assassination occurred due to Swami Shraddhanand's Shuddhi efforts. In short, he passed a one-sided judgment, making Shraddhanand responsible for his own murder. Due to the Mopla riots, the country witnessed an unprecedented wave of communal violence during that decade. The feeling that even in a Hindu-majority nation, Hindus are not safe became widespread. In the wake of such horrific atrocities and rising insecurity among Hindus, it was not only natural but absolutely imperative for a visionary like Dr. Keshav Baliram Hedgewar to establish a powerful organization like the RSS to safeguard and unify the Hindu community. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do not forget to press the bell icon, and see you soon.